Hello, dear Taurus. Welcome to your love reading for the month of April of 2026. I hope that you're all doing okay. We are going through challenging times and nothing is easy, I know. But anyway, let's see. This is a general reading and this reading is mainly for Patreon and then it is released to YouTube. So a big thank you. I always need to say thank you to our patrons who keep us afloat. Let's see for Taurus, dear Spirit, what's going on? We're using quite a few cards to get the general meaning. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. So let's see what's coming through for Taurus, please, Spirit. What's going on for Taurus at this time? Taurus, you're expecting Venus, your ruling planet. At the early April, so that should help a lot. Right now, this reading is being done late March. So right now, Venus, your ruling planet, is behind your back, especially if you're a Taurus rising. So there are things going on relative to love that you may not be aware of. What is the Karma Dharma for Taurus, please, Spirit? Taurus, you've got the Fool card. And this is a new beginning. This is an Aries card. It also does speak to Uranus. Uranus is transiting your sign. If you've got placements in the late degrees of Taurus, then expect the unexpected, obviously. But there is a new beginning. It feels like you will be off the hook. For those of you that have got late placements, you need to wait until end of April. Okay, it's not far to go that Uranus will be taking his hooks from you and releasing you, as he's brought a lot of upheaval and a lot of change for you. And this is inevitable. This is a brand new journey that's beginning for you. It's like for Taurus, it's a brand new chapter in your life. You've gone through a lot of changes the past 7 years, and I hope that whatever this is, this could be you taking a leap of faith on love. This could be you on a new journey, or it could be someone that you're interested in that is going to take that leap of faith. This is Aries energy, and there's a lot going on for you that you may not be aware of. You could be dealing with a love connection that's going through separation, divorce, or closing up a major life chapter. Why? Because Saturn and Neptune are in the sign of Aries, and these are things that are going on behind your back that you may not be aware of. Now, you may also be taking a leap of faith or starting a brand new chapter in your love life that you are not telling anyone about. You're keeping it a secret. So let's see what's coming through for Taurus, please, Spirit. Taurus and love in the month of April. You could take it as a timeless reading, I suppose, whenever you get the message. Okay, so still there is negative thinking, and that you're feeling that there is a prison. You're in a prison cell. You don't see any openings here. With the Eight of Swords, maybe you could be dealing with someone that, or you could have strong air in your chart, too many misunderstandings, things are not clear. Mercury is still, until the 9th of the month, still transiting through the degrees that he retrograded over. So there's still a lack of clarity for most of April, because Mercury is not strong in Pisces, even though you work well with the Pisces area of the sky. Whatever's going on there will help you possibly also close something up from the past, whether it's you or the person you're hoping for. Someone will figure things out here. What is the challenge? The 10 of Cups, which for me speaks to family or an emotional abundance. The challenge is to feel emotionally abundant. But 10 of Cups speaks to a new cycle, because 9 of Cups is the completion right? 9 is the cycle closing up, and 10 breaks down to an ace. So the challenge is to do what is right for you. What is in your heart? What makes you feel happy, emotionally serene, right? Think of the Nine of Cups. It is the wish card. So you've had a lot of trouble getting to your wish. There's something that you're needing to release, and maybe, since it works out to the Ace of Cups, this new beginning in love is not at an easy moment in the month of April. Let's see what's crowning you. Some of you may feel as though you're in a prison cell, in a marriage, in a long-standing relationship. Others of you are dealing with someone that is thinking negatively and that they haven't found their happiness. So the beginning, a new beginning, or an ending to a cycle for the new beginning to an existing relationship, that is also a potential, but it's not easy in the month of April. Crowning you is the High Priestess. I do apologize. I had an important call that I needed to take. So I was saying, dear Taurus, that the High Priestess is what is crowning you. And the High Priestess, of course, is Pisces. I do see it as Virgo as well. Sometimes the High Priestess, of course, it could speak to a spiritual connection, but sometimes she's also a third party, something that's going on, a spiritual connection that has not possibly manifested or is in secrecy. It's happening secretly. Let's see. Where are you coming from? The Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is usually the player or someone that's driven by their desires, someone who covers ground, someone who travels for work. There are explosive energies here, so much passion and desire. You see he holds the Ace of Wands, and that is my desires. It's the masculine energy. And you see the volcano, the volcanic eruption. That's like someone crazy, passionate about a connection. It could be because this would be generally more Sagittarius. It could be any fire sign, but there could also be physical distance between you and the person that you're connecting with. Okay, but also the Knight of Wands is the traveler. He's someone who is very free-spirited, someone who is driven. They're very creative. They're very flirtatious. They're happy-go-lucky. But I don't know if this is someone that needed to travel to connect with you. Whether this could be your energy as well. I don't know. But what I'm getting generally here is that there was a little bit of play, and something was not serious. Someone was not taken serious, I get here. So something started possibly as more sexual, a connection that was more sexual, family, commitment may have been in the way. Recent past, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is the miser, someone that can't give too much. Why? Because they've got other obligations. The Four of Pentacles is many times, I protect my heart, or I'm not telling you what's really in my heart, or someone's been trying to be really patient, trying to really secure a connection here, but also someone not giving as much as they could, holding back on their true emotions. Again, the challenge is the Ten of Cups, and on the Eight of Swords, which is the thought, the perception that I'm blocked, I'm stuck, I've got a family, I've got obligations, I'm not ready to settle because well, in the past. I'm always on the road. I'm very driven professionally, whatever. Let's see what the possible outcome is. For Taurus, we've got the devil. The devil is also the devil is obligations, restrictions, limitations, secret love affair, narcissistic tendencies, love that is out of bounds because of the other person's responsibilities, their position, their karma, your karma, dear Taurus, whatever. The devil is unhealthy connections. It's needing to do things by the book in the traditional way. It's someone that is also connecting with another toxic narcissistic connection, possibly. Having done cycles again and again, stuck energies, the timing is off, but we see that the general, the karma dharma is the Fool. And we have Saturn in the sign of Aries, which is saying someone wants to break those boundaries. They want to break those limitations. Someone is willing to put in the work, willing to climb that mountain. And someone cannot keep away, right? Usually in the devil, we see two people that are chained to each other and chained to the devil. They cannot break away from this connection. The desire is over the top, right? But there are limitations, there are lessons, there are difficulties. And this is what's blocking the happiness, the forward momentum, I would say, because the devil can also speak to fears or timing. Someone needs to mature. Someone needs time to do the work that the taskmaster, Saturn, these are his rules. Someone needs to go through or is going through a testing time. Someone is being tested. Now with the devil here, there can also be age difference, I'm getting, because we've got Aries, we've got Capricorn, but we've got, of course, this is cardinal Earth. I need time. I'm climbing that ladder. It's not easy for me. So I've got a lot of heaviness. I've got a lot of responsibilities, whether it's to family, whether it's parenthood, whether it's business. Right? The devil, Capricorn, is the mid-heaven, right? It's the 10th house. It's business. It's entrepreneurship. I've got heavy responsibilities. I need to fend for the family, right? But I cannot keep away from this connection. I desire it very much so. Even though where practical matters are concerned, I'm sort of spinning my wheel, not getting very far. We've got the Eight of Pentacles as the general energy. This is Virgo, Eight of Pentacles. This could be a work situation. We've got a Queen of Pentacles. She's a mother. She's a mother. We could be talking about a father. She would be a parent, logically. But Earth is also very stable. Virgo, Capricorn, I get here. Could be Taurus for some. Someone who works hard, or someone, Nine Pentacles, that's working hard to break free from something that they were very tested by, and something that they had to pay their dues on. What else? And there's the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. What is the wish? That someone is the chosen one. Someone makes a choice, that the portal opens and Taurus can cover ground, move, take that trip. This is the Fool, right? Someone who doesn't think a lot, but also they take that leap of faith, that dive without thinking too much. So this could be internal conflict. That's someone, because Earth is very stable, Taurus, you are very fixed. But with Uranus transiting your sign, anything can happen, whether it's from others or whether it's you breaking the mold and doing things very differently than what you would normally do. And people may see you as a fool if you're going to step over traditions and do things that make you feel good, do things that make you happy. Let's see with the romance angel. Let's take the romance angels and see what's coming through for Taurus in love. I do see blockages. I do see hardships with timing, and that things are blocked. I mean, even taking that leap of faith. Taurus, you may be dealing with someone that might be a little bit older. We've got marriage, we've got weddings, so someone is in another marriage. It is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So maybe there were trust issues as well. And there is the trust card, which is saying if you've had trust issues, don't. This situation is calling for you to have faith and to take that leap of faith. Or this is the message to your person, Taurus, the person you're hoping to manifest. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. There is an offer on the table. You could see that this feminine is offering a wreath to Venus, Aphrodite, who is your ruling planet. This is about sacrificing something, giving something away, something Venusian. So Taurus, do that. Give something away that is Venusian, whether it's something that's pretty, something that tastes good, that feels good, that smells good, anything that tantalizes those five senses, right? That's what Venus is, and she is asking for some sort of sacrifice. Have you been stingy, dear Taurus? Have you been stingy with your heart? The Four of Pentacles. If your person doesn't know how you feel, then there's no point, right? You need to trust. Without trust, there is no possibility for love. I do see the blockages because this could be some karma, some negative situation that someone's gone through, and they fear possibly also their reputation taking a hit. I'm getting that a lot, because obviously with the devil, and of course we've got the high priestess here, which is Pisces. That's Neptune. We've got Saturn, Neptune here. Someone is not speaking their truth. There's illusion, there's deception, there are masks worn, so on and so forth. But let's see, because someone may be fearing that their family gets a bad name, or someone's reputation is hurt. I feel that there are masks that are being worn, and this is like a self-imprisoning situation. A little bit of a similar message to Aries. Maybe check out the Aries reading. Mind you, Aries also had the devil. So let's see what's going on in the emotional department for Taurus. What's going on in the psyche? What's showing up for Taurus? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You see, and Venus is the goddess of love. She's the goddess of lovemaking and pleasures, etiquette, and relationships. Remember, grief. We see a divine feminine in grief here. Maybe she's waiting on an offer. We see a soulmate connection. We see someone that's very romantic. I see water, and getting down on his knees and popping the question here. There is a lot of fire, a lot of desire, but a lot of emotion. Maybe that has not been shared because of fear of trust issues. We've got a fresh start. The fact that it says fresh start, I feel it's an old situation that is freshly beginning again. Remember that Saturn can also speak to fears Maybe these were fears that were holding someone back from making this offer, right? A fear of deception, you see, fear of trust issues. Someone not being totally open with their emotions, that they feel lonely, they're in solitude, they're not happy. Maybe these emotions have not been talked about, or that someone is emptying out their life, purging anything toxic from their life, and the toxicity could also be trust issues. Let's take some other cards. Let's take an advice card, Taurus. Let's see for Taurus what's going on. I will take some Lavera Sibila. Sibila's on the devil especially. What's going on, dear Spirit? What is the message for Taurus? We've got no place like home, number 50. And we'll read, where does it clear here? No place like home, number 50. 50 could also be an age. Let's see what it's talking about in the love department. It feels like that home is quite at a distance, and the home means the relationship, feeling safe and secure and trusting fully. Let's see. Lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the love of the world. So, my dear friends, it's talking about the relationship or the person that you're connecting with. I think that either Taurus or the other person has got it wrong here. That it's more about fears than anything else. So I get that there are moments when you feel like this connection is, this is your person, that you feel certain that this is your person, and then there are other times when you've got doubts because of wounding, childhood, past life, wounding, right? It's a wounding of the psyche. Taurus, Chiron is the open wound, and it's been activated, right? Chiron is wounds from your childhood, from past lifetimes, and that's behind you, Taurus. That is something that's playing out in your psyche, because that's the 12th house for you. Aries is the 12th house, right? So the potential for finding this healing will play out potentially as Chiron is going to move mid-year into your sign. You will be dealing with that open wound, but also looking for the resolution. Let's take the Twin Flame Oracle for Taurus. We've got future plans. Chiron is the key. We're right on point here. Future plans, making plans together, envisioning your future, taking steps towards goals. And they do take time. This is about getting serious. Unbelievable. I love that. I love your message. Future plans. So it's talking about the future. Let's see what the tangled love is, and we'll take some Lavera Sibila in a moment. What is the issue here? Because we've got the High Priestess. Right, the High Priestess is the relationship on a spiritual level, but there's secrecy as well, and it's more on an ethereal level. The challenge here is the practical. It's the reality, which is Capricorn. Capricorn is reality. It's physical. It's earth. Let's see. For Taurus, peaceful vibes. No more drama. Calm mind, soul alignment. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. The potential here is incredible. I love that. No more drama. So obviously you've had a lot of drama, dear Taurus. You've had a lot of drama. Let's see what this, in the now, the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Swords, what is that about? We've got the La Matrice. She's like the Queen of Wands, or she's holding something very precious in her hands. And we've got the Vedovo, the Solitude. We see a divine masculine, a widower. This is the widower, and the 3 of Swords. So, feels like there is heartbreak here. We see the divine masculine having, like, putting something to rest. And they're very lonely and very regretful. 3 of Swords is someone that's gone through a breakup, or that is going through a breakup. I mean, for one of you out there, it may have been a physical death. Who knows? Because the 8 of Swords is a self-imprisoning situation where if someone has gone through an ending, someone that's at a more mature age, let's say, it's not easy for them, right? Not easy for them to open up again. And what was the disappointment? Was it a breakup? Was it a divorce? Was it a physical loss? Obviously, then this person would need some time to pick themselves up, right? Let's take one more on that 3 of Swords. And we've got the delirante, delirious. It's the 9 of Pentacles, which speaks to, well, 9 of Pentacles is someone that's single. But this is also silly actions. Someone drinking themselves silly because of a broken heart. This could also be someone that's going through separation or divorce, or it was a chapter in their life that's coming to a close where they were very unhappy. Maybe they sacrificed their happiness for others, for family, for tradition, whatever. But this is deliriousness, as someone is now single, possibly. They also have the support of their friends. Let's see what this Knight of Wands is in the past. Why do we have the Knight of Wands in the past? Falsehood, falsita. L'amante. This is like the Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. We've got the Knight of Wands here. Knight of Cups, I would say more. This is the sweetheart, right? Distrust where love is concerned, or someone not being able to trust their heart being open. And that's why we've got the Knight of Wands, who comes through as more sexually orientated, more so than emotionally open. Maybe they've been hurt before by a false divine feminine. And we've got the Vecchia Signora, Visita, it's called as well, Voyage. Maybe there was physical distance. Maybe there were choices here. Physical distance because someone needed to travel for sure, but there were also dilemmas. And we see a younger male, let's say, seeking the advice of an older female. Now, there may have been also a big age difference here. Now, the cat sometimes can speak to a lot of play, and on the Knight of Wands, yes, that could have been intense, passionate play, sexual drive, sexual connection. What is the Four of Pentacles in the recent past? Someone needing time to think, or going through a divorce settlement. I mean, the Hermit. This could also be someone that's dealing with contracts, or it's the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a very karmic card for me. It's relational. It could speak to anything legal as well. Possible separation, divorce, needing to pay money out for children if someone is a parent. I don't know, someone needing time, looking for the light. Internally, this is like the Hermit. So someone holding back on their true emotions and what they're wanting to follow in their life. And someone also, possibly in the recent past, not telling you that they were paying their dues or that someone's been draining them financially. And we've got the Two of Cups. So this is also someone fearing being open relative to their emotions and their heart. The Kaze is the Two of Cups, which is like an agreement, an emotional settlement, agreement. Let's agree to disagree. If this is someone that's going through an ending in their life because a major life chapter has come to an end, then they've got a lot that they're thinking about. Also, we see here someone's ready to reciprocate, be more open and give more to the connection. They've seen the inner light. Why do we have the High Priestess? We've got Denaro. It's like the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So there is a soulmate connection here. Or someone got themselves into another commitment or marriage for financial safety because of tradition, married into the money. But there's also a spiritual connection here that has been with you for quite some time, since you were kids or once upon a time before a marriage took place, before someone signed on those dotted lines to secure their financial standing. There was a soulmate connection that was more reciprocated, emotionally giving more. Let's take one more on that. And we've got the Namika, the mask. The mask comes off. This is the enemy. So there were competitive energies here. And things were revealed as well that were very challenging. It was meant to happen like that, Taurus. So, Taurus, you may also be fearing that that there is deception here and that someone's going to get themselves into trouble. Unless you're hoping for more clarity on what the reality of the situation is, that clarity will come. Let's see what the outcome is with the devil. We've got the Sospiri, torment. She's waiting, she's sighing and waiting on her ships to come in, right? So the physical distance is a reality here for many of you. Or the time, right? Because it's the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords does involve traveling over water, but it's taking forever. Let's see. We've got news that's coming in. The lettera could also be, if not news, messages. It could be a legal contract, a divorce settlement. This could be a message or a phone call. There's news is coming in. And what is that? Because it's the Two of Pentacles. Things, a drum roll, and things are up in the air. And we've got the Omaggio di Preziosi. This is the Eight of Pentacles, which says the work is being done. If you think, dear Taurus, that because you don't know really what's going on, if you think that this is not going to happen, then you're mistaken. It was all a matter of time. Timing is of essence. It is of great importance. Sometimes there are limitations, blockages, because things need to be done by the law in due time, through hard work, so on and so forth. The precious gift is coming. And what is this precious gift? Yes, it could be a physical gift. It could also be the fresh start. And it could be an offer that the divine feminine thought would never come. Goosebumps. Someone's in deep thought about the future. Now, some of you are also dealing with a business owner, an entrepreneur. This could be someone that deals with import, export, and with the world at large where business is concerned. Future plans, making plans together, envisioning your future, taking steps towards goals. Those steps take time. And it says dream here. Some of you may be dreaming of this, or you've been dreaming about this. Let's focus. Let's focus this on this. Thank you. That's a beautiful card, absolutely beautiful. Let's take a love oracle card from this little Greek love oracle. Let's see what's coming through for Taurus this is, and then we're going to take some love messages and timing cards. We have the lily, so it is a spiritual connection. Someone wants to do things in a very ethical way. A lot of passion. This is a blessed union, surely. And it's a number 20, which is judgment. So there will be an offer on the table, but there is crisis. Many of you have not been living your life in the emotional, romantic department, and you're hoping for a second chance. And it's also number 14, which is temperance. So someone needs to go through healing. This is a Virgo card, so just letting you know. I think we've mentioned the signs already that have come through. Let's take 3 timing cards. Choose 1, 2, or 3. Because this is a general reading, the timing will not be the same for all. Let's see which card you will choose and what the timing is. When will this precious gift, this news come in? It's in the past. Number 60. It's in the past. Maybe the news has already come, but you don't realize. You haven't actually realized it, the physical side of that news or that gift. We'll see. August, number 22. And for others, 3 months from now, number 27. So since we're early April, July, this is talking about 3 months from now. Even though I do see the poppies here, and the poppies do come out. They do bloom in April, May, so I suppose the near future will be significant. Maybe 3 months from now, someone could be waiting on news or someone to travel. Even this tells me, because we're in spring in the Northern Hemisphere now, flowers are blooming. Taurus, your season is the best. That could be when you've got a fresh start. Let's see. Let's take some messages from your person, whoever they are. Waiting for you to make your choice. I won't be waiting forever. I feel like a fool for leaving you. What can I do to win you back? We've got two cards with the same energy, 2 diamonds, which is here. So pay attention. That's what the news is about. They're waiting for you to make your choice. And what can they do to win you back? And I can't help myself from falling in love with you every day. One last card. I want you with me. I want you to be mine. I can't live without you. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we've got earth, water, fire. My dear Taurus people, thank you so much for all that you do for this channel. I am wishing you well. Remember, it may take some time for some of you, but this is not easy. This new beginning is not going to be easy because there are trust issues, but the potential is great here. With a new beginning, someone is going to take that leap of faith. Maybe they're already making the plans themselves and they're going to reveal those to you because someone is envisioning their future with you. And they're taking steps towards that being their goal, this connection. it could be also their dream, not only yours. So love and light, dear Taurus.